Good morning, guys. Long time no see for good reason. I know we have all been in self-isolation and quarantine because of COVID. Man, the world is really a crazy place right now. But I am out the house on a rare occasion because I do have a doctor's appointment. I am not sick. This is like a general well checkup. I scheduled this appointment like months ago just to like establish care with a family medicine practitioner, start going for my yearly checkups. I'll call them to make sure I should still come, because I know a lot of appointments have been canceled. They said to still come, like they're doing the well checks in the morning and the sick visits in the afternoon, and she does wear a mask, and they're taking precautions at the office. So yeah, here I am today at the doctor getting a checkup. And yeah, the CDC's latest guideline is to wear a mask when you go out, whether you're sick or you're not. So I do have my mask, and I'll check in with you guys after the visit. Alright, I'm done with the appointment. Very quick, in and out. So right when you walk into the lobby, there's like a waiting station where you check your temperature immediately, and then you go to the front desk and they ask you like some screening questions regarding COVID, like have you been in contact with anybody who's tested positive or suspected to have COVID, do you have any of the COVID symptoms, and then after that, I mean, it's just pretty much a regular appointment. Everybody's wearing masks, of course, in the office, as well as gloves. They also divided up the office, so when you walk in, there's a sign that says if you're feeling sick, sit in the lobby on the left. If you're well, sit in the lobby on the right. So yeah, but my primary care physician, I actually know her. She is my neighbor, like my childhood neighbor. We grew up in the same neighborhood, so I've known her since like I was in elementary school, and you know, she still lives there, so I still see her sometimes. So yeah, it was nice to have a familiar face as my physician. She just finished residency last year, so she's in her first year as an attending. So yeah, she's definitely gonna be my primary care physician going forward when I get my yearly checkups. So today was just like a physical, drew some labs to check for cholesterol levels, A1C, blood count, things like that. We also got to talk about residency a little bit and her experience. Family medicine is a 3-year residency, just like emergency medicine. She's telling me how fast it all went by. She said intern year, first year, was actually the slowest because of the transition that you have. Because of the transition, and so my camera just cut off, and now it's giving like this red number sign. I'm trying to press record, and every time I do, it is not recorded. It just gives me this beeping noise. This has never happened before. I'm not sure what is going on, but I'm gonna have to figure it out when I get home. But what I was saying before the camera got cut off was that she was saying that, yeah, the 3 years of residency goes by super fast, but that intern year is kind of the slowest because it's such a big transition. You're constantly like on a new service, you're switching from month to month, and it was just, I guess, just a big transition. So that was the like slowest year. But after that, she said second and third year really just flies by, and overall like residency is just fast. Pretty much just like medical school. I feel like the 4 years of medical school just flew by. But I'm about to head home. Supposed to be meeting up with my friend. I'm just gonna take some pictures outside for some new scrubs. Figs has a new color coming out, so I'm gonna shoot some photos for that. And if you guys did not know, I am now a Figs brand ambassador, so I have a discount code. Whenever you guys want to get Figs, make sure to use that code. I'm going to put it below and in the description box. All right, so I figured out the issue. My memory card was actually full after a little Googling. I'm out here, Roshana, Marietta Square. Just going to quickly take some photos for these scrubs. All right, shooting was a success. We got a few good shots. All right, y'all, so I just got home. I got in the house and I heard the ice cream man, so I came outside and I'm waiting. Hi. All right. So many options. All right. Got some ice cream. All right, guys, so just the update on the last few weeks and what's been going on as far as school and this whole coronavirus canceling everything. So pretty much like middle of March, that's when most med schools and when my school like pulled all students from their clinical rotations. By that point, I was already on my last rotation and I was halfway done with my anesthesia rotation. So the way that it affected me with my clinical rotations is pretty much missing out on half of my anesthesia elective. I know it's really affecting the third years right now because they're like in their core rotations and they're pretty much doing virtual online rotations for the rest of the remaining year. And it also affects them going into fourth year coming up this summer because they're doing away rotations, but all away rotations are now like canceled and put on hold. So if you're going into a specialty that requires away rotations, it's kind of up in the air about how you're going to be affected that way. I know a lot of testing centers have closed, so all like step 1, step 2, MCAT exams, like all those have been put on hold for the next few months. So unfortunately, yeah, it's really affecting students in that way. It's affecting people obviously like with job loss, things like that. It's affecting the entire class of 2020, whatever level you're in, you know, whether that's high school, college, medical school, grad school, whatever. Like all graduations are now canceled. It's gonna be a virtual ceremony. Our school like sent out a survey for us to vote on if we did want a virtual ceremony. I know majority of my classmates, including me, did not want that. Pretty much we'll just be at home in our cap and gown and have that kind of ceremony, and I really didn't want to be involved in that. Another idea that threw out is to postpone the ceremony to December. So in December we'll actually have a full graduation ceremony, which I would love, and my classmates love that idea as well. So some other things that have been affected, you guys already saw match day was canceled, just did it at home. Graduation, I had a trip in Mexico that was planned for April that was canceled. My bridal shower was supposed to be beginning of May, that's postponed. My traditional wedding in Nigeria is scheduled for end of May. That is likely canceled or postponed. We're kind of waiting on the official word, but all travel to Nigeria has been stopped for the time being, so that's likely going to be postponed. My wedding here in Atlanta is September, so that should be fine, you know, going forward with that date in September. So yeah, COVID has definitely affected so much. I think during this time, you just have to look at the positives and be appreciative for your health. You know, if you're healthy and you're safe, if you still have a job to go to every day, be thankful for that. Residency is starting in July. I'm getting, you know, super excited as the time nears. It's also gonna be crazy because like I'm gonna be starting off in the emergency department. You know, that's the specialty I'm in, so definitely gonna be like front lines with that. I don't know how it's gonna be in July. Hopefully things would have died down a little bit by that point. But as far as like what I've really been doing during this time, nothing, honestly. Like I'm not really keeping up with the schedule. I don't have any schoolwork to do. Like I'm done. I've reached all my graduation requirements. So yeah, I've pretty much been watching like HGTV, been watching Netflix, currently watching Ozark, which is really good. I recommend that show. Been exercising still exercising about like 3 days a week. Been playing tennis a lot. So those are some of the things I've been doing during this time. I know if you're in school right now and you're doing the whole virtual online learning, it can probably be a little difficult. Like you're not really having the motivation that you used to have when you're going to class every day or when you're going to your clinical site every day. It's just hard when you don't really have that structure and that schedule. But I recommend just, you know, trying to create a schedule for yourself, creating, you know, a routine that you can have at home. Include some time outside, like going outside daily for walks. Try not to be cooped up in the house all day. Yeah, it is difficult. I really see how like your motivation can just like go downhill when you don't have the structure, but I mean, this is like the new normal right now, so you kind of just have to adapt and do your best. Yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I have for right now. Oh, me and Stanley do have something really exciting coming up. If you're following me on Instagram, you got a preview to that. But that'll be official maybe like in the next month or so. So cannot wait to share this with you guys. To give you a little hint, a lot of decorating is gonna be coming up soon. All right, I'm about to eat lunch, having some rice and stew, and I'll check in with you guys later.
When your phone can't even recognize you no more when you try to use a Face ID.
It's been like 2 weeks since we went to the grocery store, so we're at Walmart right now for a quick grocery run. cat and kittens. Does anyone watch Tiger King? That's like the dumbest show ever. I watched 2 minutes of it and was pretty much done after that. But it is a beautiful day here in Georgia. Getting ready to play some tennis with some friends. Grab my racket. I still have this board back here. Does anybody remember from my step 1 vlogs when I picked up this hobby of skateboarding? But anyways, it's still important to remain active during quarantine, so started back with tennis like weekly now. You guys been watching me since my vlog since first year. You know how much I love tennis. We're just out here with a few friends about to play a match. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. We played 2 sets, tied 1-1, so it's to be continued. Had to end a little bit early because I need to head home for a Zoom meeting with my co-residents and my program director. It's at 2:30. Alright, so I just got home. Just want to make a quick smoothie with some of the things I got yesterday. Some mixed fruit, got some frozen spinach, banana, and some Greek yogurt. Got about 20 minutes before this meeting starts. This looks delicious. Let me try it. Pretty good. All right, guys, I'll check in with you after this Zoom meeting. All right, so the meeting is done. It was just pretty much like an update about what's going on with COVID at the hospital, what we should be expecting like coming in as interns in July. Just checking up to see how we're doing during this time. So yeah, that was pretty much it. All right, so I'll go ahead and wrap up the vlog here. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy wherever you are during this quarantine and social distancing period. You'll probably see me in a few weeks. I don't think I'm gonna be making like any vlogs coming up because I'm just at home. But if you have any suggestions of videos that you think will be helpful or beneficial during this time, like sit down videos that I can do, just let me know in the comment section below and I can try to make those. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.